You don't want to pin them?
Is it going?
Oh, no, I just like, I go like this to try to get it to come in, so.
What is Anton talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Heavy legs.
What's with those heavy legs?
So I wasn't fast enough.
Oh.
So it's too heavy here. Because I'm waiting for him to come in, so I can
Yeah, get past. All right.
I'm being not explosive.
Teach Me Grappling. What's up, guys? Brian Peterson, Anton Kalista. We're going to show you guys something. It just popped up today. We were going over some technique, and I've never taught this before, and I want to show you guys. I want to share something with you. I don't think you can probably find this idea on the internet. It's very, very simple. It's how sometimes I take the back when I'm in a sprawl position. Here it is. So Anton was having this problem where what happens is, say Anton sprawled on me, like traditional, like wrestling, front headlock, and the problem is, we coach someone to say, go to the back, go to the back, go to the back, go to the back. He goes to the back, and then he puts his hooks in, he chokes me out. Everybody knows what happens. Bam, I get choked. But it's not that simple, because we fight other jiu-jitsu guys, or guys that are grapplers that know, and the moment that you spin, they just whip out and go to guard. So if I'm here, and he just goes there, they just fall to their back. And now you're dealing with the guard again. Notice Anton's going for the hand behind the armpit. But even if he went for the crossface style, like in front of my neck, like, no. Like you know how you go to the back seat belt?
Oh, here.
Yeah, even if he goes here, the problem is, before he can connect himself, I'm able to get my hip down. And now you see, he just put on the brakes because he didn't want to get rolled. Because look where my leg is. Over here, see my leg? Is on the outside. So if he was to stay attached to me, it's possible that I might roll him. And then now through that scramble, he ends up on the bottom. So he puts on the brakes, and then the guy ends up with a guard. And then you get good at passing the guard, Like, so Anton starts to go, okay. He spins the back, I do this, now he passes. See? And this process happens all the time. You've probably experienced this before. You try to go to the back, the guy tries to go back to his guard, you run to side control, and then he repeats the process. So now we're gonna go back and forth a couple times. Like, for example, he goes to the back, I go to my guard, he goes to the pass, I go to my knees, he goes to the back, I go to my guard, maybe I get a half guard, maybe I don't, maybe he goes there, I go to my knees, and it keeps going on. Or he rolls and gets back to the guard. So you don't have a good connection. So it's kind of hard, but it's because the way that you're sprawling and the distance you have from your opponent, it makes it really difficult to control him. So one simple thing that I do when I meet a jiu-jitsu guy that I know, and I think we all know it, if we really ask ourselves, if you know that he wants to get back to guard, think about that. Does your opponent want to get back to guard? A lot of times you can answer that question. Okay, sometimes you don't know. Maybe I'm in the front headlock with Anton, and maybe I'm like, dude, does this guy want a double leg or a peek out or a drag out, or does he want to take me down, or does he want to stop me from going to his back, or does he want to just ball up and just be a turtle? These kind of things, you can see the stance. And remember, the more he balls up and turtles, the less explosive he is. If Anton wanted to get up real quick, it's not that easy. Like, he's got to make a move first. My point is, if he's in this stance, dude, if Anton wanted to, he could just slide right into a takedown. Like, it happens like that. But he can't do that movement from a turtle, like full on. Like, if I was threatening a choke to his neck, he's like defending, like with your hands. You notice you can't just explode on me right now because you're worried about your neck. So look at this. Look at this little stance. When I get a guy here, I don't want to spin to his back like this. because this gives him the room for him to just kind of sit. No, not that. You would just kind of sit, and then boom, I end up like in the guard. So the way that I do it, this is a simple idea, guys. Check it out. I know I'm making this video long, but guys, digest this. This is easy stuff. Watch what I do. I go from the wrestling style front headlock to a position here. I get on my toes. I put my knees over his shoulders like this. See that? So what I'm doing is I'm using my legs like arms. Instead of my hands controlling him and going here or here, like this, I get up here so that when I'm here, now my hands are free and my chest is connected to his back, and now I can walk around. And now I have my seatbelt coming in. Of course, a good opponent won't let you. That's true. But what I'm trying to say is, when you're like this, you're much better at stopping him. If he wanted to do a shoulder roll, like a forward roll, like, see, I'm ready to go. See, there's me on belly. I'm not gonna get put in guard. I'm ready for any type of guard sit or forward roll. If I was out here and I went here and he forward rolled, like, it's a scramble. Yeah, we'll go over that at another time. But or if he sat, I can't control him right here. I can't control. There's no way. But if he's like here and I get up like this and he starts to sit, you see where I am? I can walk around very easily towards his back and then bring my seatbelt in, and then we're ready to go. Boom, I started getting my hooks and we're ready to finish. So ask yourself the question, what does your opponent want? Does he want to take you down? Don't do that. If he's like in the ready wrestling position, he's thinking more wrestling, he's up like this, I'm not going to go like this. He's going to grab my legs and take me down. So why would I do that, right? I'm going to respect him, right? He's strong, I'll respect him, I'll be here. So if he's making his moves, I can stay in position. Maybe I'll go into a front headlock, maybe I choke him, and then he drops down into passivity. Now I cover. See how I did that? Look, I cover. So that if Anton, look at, I'm closing his head down with my thigh. So if he wants to raise up and take me down, see how hard that is to like lift me? He can't lift me because he can't get his head up. And it's hard for him, come around here, look, there's a lot of things that I'm doing. I'm closing my thighs. So if he wants to get a single leg, it's not that easy. And I feel kind of like heavy, huh, Anton?
Yeah, I'm trying to scoop this arm and hook this leg. I'm trying to come here.
He wants to go there, right? To create a problem, but again, like, I'm just like closing everything on top of him. I drape myself over the top, and then it allows me to just do this kind of turn. You just turn like this and you go for his back. Instead of like being out here and then walking around a big circle, you're just on top and you just rotate. And you're right there. And I'll get crucifixes all the time as well. So if I'm here, you guys can stab your feet in like this. See? And then now I have the crucifix position, and then that'll lead to the choke later on. So you can insert that way, or the simple back take if you really like taking the back, which is what I like to do. Either one, crucifix or back take, equally good. Last time, you guys are here in that front headlock, maybe you threaten the choke and now he's passive and he may want to go to guard, cover him. See, cover him like this. And then now, that way he can't sit. Whether he goes forward or backward, or even that, he can't really sit. And I can make my move. I can make my move over here. And now I'm in the seatbelt. And I put the hooks. And we're ready to go with our attacks, right? From here. Boom, work inside, get to his neck. Get your two hooks, get your finish. Anton's in a combat situation right now. He's like focused. Yeah. What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
I like it a lot. I mean, that shit happens to me all the time. I can't.
So now do that to me. So, because there is always the little guy. For Anton, he's a wrestler originally. So now he has something to do against these jiu-jitsu guys. Because they're not here. Yeah. Like, well, at first, go to your sprawl so you learn how to transition. So if you're like this, he's wrestling, right? But if I go here, Now look. Now you make your transition to the back. Boom. And well. Yeah.
I didn't get the arm.
Okay. Let's go slow. Wrestler, slow. Okay, so we're here.
Yeah.
I went into turtle. I really just want to go to my guard, right? Now look how hard it is. I can't really, and now just go towards my back. That's it. And now you got what you wanted, right? Remember, I don't want you pulling me on top. I want you to get your hook or sit me up and then get your hook. Yes. Good. Always try to set at least one up. So you see how that works. And that way, the guy can't forward roll. He can't sit to his guard so easily. And even if he is kind of squirmy, you're right there to go to side control. Yeah. You're right there to go to knee on belly. You see how I went to knee on belly that one time? You were here. Like, if you cover me, and if I were to go like this, you're right there, knee on belly, and you're now, again, I am completely behind the 8 ball on this move. Like, it's not like before when you were sprawled, right? When you were sprawled before, and you went to the back, and you just land, now you're like in this situation. We have to avoid that. I think we did it. I think we killed it with this video. Talked about it enough. Guys, this is really, really important. Hope you guys like it. If you did, please smash that like button. Share this video. Thank you so much to everybody out there that supports us here at TeachMeGrappling. Links are down below in the description box. Patreon and PayPal. I appreciate you guys so much. Watch out for the Rona, and we'll see you guys next time. We're out.